Hello everyone, this is Baby Sharky, aka Kirsty. The following program is virtual reality, but the love that we all have for one another is 100. Oh wait, I'm sorry, to infinity and beyond, a reality.
Many years ago, on a bright warm summer day, was the wedding of a couple and the vows they made.
They knew their love had a purpose, and they were not afraid. They had a dream and a mission to adopt kids with special needs. Papa Rich prayed for God's guidance and to go wherever the Lord leads. Our kids are our world, and we hope you'll plainly see that special needs, they don't define us. We are our special, awesome family. This couple had a daughter, Scarlett, who they raised with the same sweet soul.
She wanted to follow in her parents' footsteps and also fulfill her role.
She met and married the wonderful Narkis, who himself had many special needs. They promised to grow old together and go wherever life leads. Our kids are our world, and we hope you will plainly see that special needs, they don't define us. We're our special, awesome family. Some kids can't walk and some can't talk, and some of our kids are autistic or blind. Here in our special, awesome family, no beautiful child gets left behind.
Sometimes seizures and meltdowns happen, and even anxiety attacks.
We help our kids to know God is there and that they are safe and can relax. Our kids are our world, and we hope you will plainly see that special needs, they don't define us. We're our special, awesome family.
Come on in, sit down, and hang out with us. Thank you for watching, and we want you to remember one big thing. You are special, you are awesome, you belong, you matter, and most importantly, you are safe.
Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday morning. I'm trying to be kind of quiet because Rich is sleeping. Bless you. Rich is sleeping. He's got a migraine really bad and he's laying on the couch. I don't know why, but he says when he gets a migraine, it's cooler to lay on the couch because it's cooler out in the living room. I don't know. I don't understand, but whatever. It's what it is. So I'm getting things ready for the day. My chair's back to squeaking again. Don't know why, but it is. It's worse than what it was the first time. Anyway, stupid chair. Johann's got an appointment today. We find out for sure what it is. They say it's Hunter syndrome, and we're pretty sure that's what it is. He's been regressing again. He was doing well when he first got the feeding tube. He was doing great. He was eating a little bit on his own. He was able to, and a couple things like that. Drake too. Now, he's gone back to using the feeding tube full time. Except for drinking. He can still drink. But it's a lot to manage. There's a lot of things to do for his cares now that we weren't having to do before. So, yeah.
Night manager. Now, Gabriel. Thank you.
Anyway. So, yeah. It's a lot to manage. But we do our best, and we try our hardest to take care of him. Also, his vent settings had to go up a little bit because he needed more breath help, so I don't know. Anyway, it's summer. What's the kids wanted sandwiches?
Now, postal horn. Announcement from Maximilian. Combat tournament results. 1. Place. Katana. 93. 2. Place. Friendless night. Speech off.
Anyway, a lot of the kids wanted sandwiches today because it's just summertime. They don't really, not really super hungry, but Dax doesn't eat sandwiches, and neither does Steven or Kylie. Steven and Kyle do not eat sandwiches, and neither does Neil, and neither does Dax. So I made nuggets for Steven or for Dax, pizza for Steven and Neil, and for Kyle, chicken rings. So that's fine. The kids have summer camps today and program, and then I gotta take Johann to his appointment. So I always dread that because it's so hard to get things sorted out with him and all his medicals and things, but you know, that's just the way it is. They basically said that if it is Hunter syndrome, it's progressing, but that he still had a voice was a good thing. So anyway, it's hard. I feel bad for him. I really do. But it'll be okay. We'll make it through somehow. So I'm packing lunches and all that. I do have Richard's lunch in case he wants to go in, but I don't think he's going to go in because he doesn't really feel good. He started a different seizure medication and it's causing headaches. So I don't think this is going to be a med that's going to work for him. I really don't, because if it was, it would have already worked, and it didn't. So I mean, it's helped with the seizures, but it's still, he gets migraines real bad. Try to be careful, but these things do not fall in line easily, and they will go come on, bum, 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 and hopefully they'll wake him up. I got the blackout curtains closed. I've got the kids know to be quiet because Daddy doesn't feel good. Hi, honey. Did I wake you? What's up? Coffee. Coffee? Okay. I'm just getting the kids' lunches done, sweetheart. How's your head? A little better, but I'm not going to go in today, though. I'm going to go to your appointment with Johann. Okay. There you go, honey. There we go. You can tell he doesn't feel his best because usually he's already up and directing chores and all that. That didn't happen today. Luckily, we do have one other person who does direct chores when he can't, and that's the second in command who does, so. I am going to have him do a day in the life of Rich at one time. One of these days I'm going to do a day in the life through Rich's eyes. This time I'm just doing the doctor appointment stuff, and I've not gotten Johann out of bed yet, but he is awake. I did start his feed though. But now, because his stomach's acting crazy, we have to do 24-hour feeds. Can't do what we were doing before. Because it wasn't working anymore, and it's part of the disease, so it's the part for the course. But I'll try to show you part of his routine. I'll try to show you as much as I can of that.
What my kids ate today. Hashtag summer of goals. Attachment.
Anyway. we're going to celebrate. Camps are going to be done, I believe, by this weekend. As far as day camps go. We do have a week-long camp that we're going to do later on. But Rich wants to get Ruger's bagels and get some donuts and celebrate that. And celebrate how good the kids have been doing and everything. Right, babe? Mm-hmm. You okay, honey? Mm-hmm. I was afraid he was going to tell me, "You're being too loud, damn it. Calm down. You're being too loud." But no, he didn't. He knew that I was trying to take care of the kids and what their needs are, because that's important. That's an important thing, to take care of your kids' needs. Right? Yep. Of course I do. It's a part for the course. And I've been doing editing and trying to get things done. And, y'all, it has been a circus around here in my family. But I have to say, Mom is doing really, really great. We go to the doctor tomorrow to discuss her A1C again. I'll let you know more about that after we find out what we're going to do about it. Probably have to change the meds. Because, honestly, with what she's on, it's just not helping. And it causes nausea real bad. And I'd rather her be on a medication that's not going to cause that as much. So, yeah. Anyway. It's a lot. Diabetes sucks because there's so much you have to do. So much you have to change. Things every time you turn around. It's really bad. Whoops. I dropped the ice maker. I dropped the ice pack. Oops. Did not mean to drop that. So I'm making bacon and eggs and biscuits for breakfast. One thing I love about New York is their bagels. Their bagels here are incredible. But there is something Recorder HQ is doing that I don't like. If I get a phone call as I'm recording something, it'll make my speech really muffled and really awful sounding. I don't like that. Anyways, we're gonna get the kids out to the bus and all that. Get Johann's cares done.
Red circle. Watch live now. Dangerous Colorado supercells.
Oh.
Storm chaser attachment.
Good thing we don't live in Colorado now. Because when we lived in Colorado, we had a lot of storms there. We have them here too. It's raining here today. The kids are not going to be able to go to the pool today because it's raining. But knowing JJ, he would try it anyway because JJ is JJ. And JJ also won't eat sandwiches, so I made him some nuggets as well with fries. Right, JJ? Are you ready? Are you ready for your day? Yeah. Oh, you're over there petting Dad. You petting Daddy, huh? No, go without Daddy. No, go without Daddy, huh? Is he your favorite? Yes. Your Daddy. Yeah. I'll be alright, son. Just gotta migrate. That's all it is. Anyway. Good job. So, JJ, in your lunch you have chicken nuggets, you have your fries, you have your applesauce, and you have your milk, okay, honey? And your yogurt, too. Okay. Yogurt? What kind? What kind do I always give you? Your favorite? Oh, yeah. So, JJ was in a different program, and now he's in Richard's program, which is great. because the one he was in was awful and didn't help him enough. And JJ needs routine and very tight structure for him to make it, so. Ready, Rich? Yep. Finally get rid of it. The blanket. Yeah. Alright. Whoops. I'm making a mess. There you go, honey. Thank you. Oh, you made eggs with cheese the way I like them. Thanks, baby. You're welcome. Just the way you like them, Wilkins. Our kids love when I make them lunch from home. Even if it's a sandwich, they love it because, you know, getting lunch at school and day camp is okay, but it costs at school. And at day camp, it's not always something the kids will eat. So I always pack things I know my kids have a good taste for and they like and they can cope with. Now, Steven's favorite snack has been peanut butter crunch, so I'm going to pack that in there for him with his pizza and his other stuff. Ooh, that pizza's hot. Okay. That bacon is super hot, too. Woo! But yeah, the kids are looking forward to going on vacation. We still haven't figured out exactly where we're going yet. That's the funny part about it. We still haven't figured out where we're going yet. I do know that we're road tripping. I do know we're going to take the RV and go for a road trip. And we may just road trip. Go different places like we usually do. We'll see what happens. Alright, time for Johann's cares. I just got the kids off to the bus, and it's time for Johann's cares that I do. Good morning, sweetie. Hi. Hi, handsome. Alright, we don't transfer him a lot in his wheelchair because he gets tired really easy, but because we have a doctor appointment, we have to transfer him. But the new wheelchair he got, he does love because it lays out in case he gets too tired. Okay, sweetie. We're going to transfer you over to your chair, okay? We got to do your treatments and get you ready, Bubbas. Because we got to go to your appointment today, okay? Okay, bud? Yeah, I know. It's a lot to get him up in the morning because he's tired. And it's just a rush to get him ready. And you can't rush with Johann. That's not going to happen. Like, we don't rush, huh? No, we don't. This is his ceiling lift that we got installed in this house when we first moved here. This thing has been a lifesaver because Johann is not easy to lift because he's all dead weight and it's hard. Right, yo? Come on, sweetie. Okay. So, Lonnie dressed him, so all I gotta do is do his cares, and he's been doing some of his cares. He did his trade care for me, so all I have to do is his G2 care. Excuse me. And his treatment, so I can get him ready to go. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Blood pressure's good so far. With someone who's basically quadriplegic who can feel, if you set them up too fast, they can get what's called dysphomatic dyslexia. And he has had that before because we've done that, so we try not to set it up too fast. Right? I probably should have done this before I started working on that.
Now, Byron Meter, adjustments of vision loss and blindness, general group.
Check his oxygen, and it's good. Good job, bud. The trick to moving him is having to transfer him from his bedside ventilator to his, wheelchair ventilator. That's hard. It's a lot of management here. Right, Bubbies? You okay? Okay. And want to change his diaper, so I don't have to do that either, unless he's wet. Are you wet, babe? Let me let you see. Nope, you're not wet. Good. Okay. Good job. Alright, next I will make his formula for the day that I put in bottles for his ride. That way he has plenty of formula for his pump. And then right now I've got him on his water because that helps him hydrate. So he's up in his wheelchair. Well, he's up on the tilt table right now doing his exercise. We do that to get him motivated to get in the wheelchair. Now he gets half Cape Farms, half goat milk, because that's all his body can tolerate right now. So he gets, and it's hard. It's like you're in a laboratory because you have to manage everything, or lab, because you have to manage everything. So we pour so much of this and so much of that. And then I gotta get his seizure meds ready to get him. Which that's already syringed up. Well, you already do that. Okay, now shake this up in the bottle to make sure the particles don't get gross on him. I had to vent him because he had a bit of a swollen tummy, but it's better now. These are his meds. We have his seizure meds, meds for spasms, his Carnitor they started him on to help him keep muscle mass, I guess. I don't know what it's for, really. Filtered water. This goes like this. A little cap right there goes on. Right here. Keep it safe. And then we prime the pump, which I already did. I also put in some beta protein because it helps him. Because he never gets enough protein in his body. Never does. At night he gets Miralax, but I do that with just water, because if you don't, it's nasty. But he gets water off him because he needs a lot of water. And even though he's on feeds a lot, we still take a little break to kind of give him, there we go. Alright, Bubby. Got your first part of your meds and everything started here, Bubba. Oh, big yawn, Bubby. Okay. Time to transfer you into your wheelchair because you're looking good on the tilt table, so we're going to transfer you. Standard. He's in a standard. It's an easy stand. This used to be Daniel's, but Daniel doesn't use that one anymore. He's got a different one that's better for him because it's bigger. But Johan's a little guy, so that's running good. Okay, good. You always check to see if his tube is running. Which it is. He does have some breathing issues going on. Hey, you okay? When you transfer him, because he's not on the vent at the time you transfer him, you can really hear the raspiness of his breathing. Okay, sweetheart. Yeah, right there. That's what he sounds like. Okay. Okay, sweetie. Come on. Let's get you transferred over in your chair. Oh my gosh. Ugh. This is not easy because he is totally dead weight. Because I have to reposition him every time I lift him. There we go. I'm putting him in the lift. Yeah, he's really raspy. We're going to have to do some treatments. Okay, buddy. Alright. Ready for your lift, buddy? Up we go. And then down into your chair. There we go. Okay. Good job. So now I'm going to change his tubie pad and just kind of make sure that's okay. See, hear that? Okay. It's alright, Johann. He can still speak, but he makes a lot of noise when he's upset or frustrated. If I'm not doing his cares fast enough, he gets a little frustrated. Hi, Bubby. We're going to change your stuff here, okay? I had to change the diaper because he had a diaper, so. Alright, Bubba. Little seizure. Okay, now that he's had his water and he's had his meds, now I get to give him an Axel feed. Alright, now his feed's going, which is awesome. He needs that. I'm going to get what he needs for the day. I gotta have extra diapers and extra trachs, trach stuff in case we need it. You never know, and it takes a lot to pack for a trip for him. This is like a 30-minute trip, but we have to pack a lot. It takes, that's his feed, his other feed that we got in there. I didn't refill that actually, because that's not enough feed and it's actually old, so refill that. This is the feed bottle we take to travel with us. So I guess it's a day through Johann's eyes. Right, Johann? Is it a day through your eyes, Bubby? Yeah. So I got the feed in there. I'm going to try to shake it really good. Then I put in this wheelchair bag along with its oxygen, spare ventilator parts, ambu bag just in case, and oxygen key. Because I know the last time I didn't have the regulator, and we were having respiratory distress, so I make sure I have that. Here we go, Boa. Your bag is ready just about, baby. Alright, now we get you ready, okay? It's not a simple fix getting him out the door. It takes me literally hours to get his cares done because he has so much that I have to do now. I have to get his spare trach ties, spare tubing. It's a lot. I'm also packing a couple of spare meds because in case he has a seizure, I have to have that. And a little bit more protein powder for later because I always give him a lot of protein. Probably too much, but this helps. Shake that up. Again, this is what it takes to get my son up and out the door. It takes me at least an hour and a half to get, and I'm not going to show all of that, but I will show you what I can of getting him ready. Okay, now we're going to do his cough assist. This cough assist is a weird one. It's a little one. It's not your big one that you usually are used to seeing. And he's back on his ventilator. Ooh. But there's a lot of stuff in there, baby. And his vent is going off because it's angry with him. Take a breath, honey. Take a breath. Take a breath. It's okay. There you go. Good job. I'll show you how we do his vest. There we go. Good job, Johann. Good boy. I like the cough assist on the Voxen better, but we don't have a Voxen anymore. Well, we do, but it's only for bedside use now. I mostly have him on his the one he's usually on, which is his oh my gosh, LTV. Okay, I'll get it right one day. Good job, honey. It's almost over. Good job. He gets really tense when we do this. Good job. Good job. Good job, baby. It's okay. Good job. He's grinding his teeth a little bit, which is not good, but it's what he does when he's frustrated with mommy. Alright, you did it. That's what he does. You okay? Okay, now, that's the first set. I usually do 2 of those, but I'm not going to show you both, because when you see one, you see both. But now we're going to do his vest. This is the Hill Ron vest. Now, I want to get him the one that runs on batteries. This one can, but it's bulkier neck. So we don't always take it with us because it's really bulky, but... Okay, baby. You still got some gunk in yourself there? Yeah, we do. He's a little raspier than I would like to have him. All these sounds you're hearing are sounds that have been recorded for me to use for this. That I've had really good friends who have been wonderful about recording stuff for me. And I love them for it.
After the vest is on,
there we go.
Attach the tubes.
Bonnie helped me get the vest on. Now we're suctioning because he is a really gunky in this trick here. And in his mouth too. Alright, we ready, bub? And there goes his vest. This goes for quite a while. I don't know that I'll show you the whole process of it because that's his time to just kick back and relax and take a ride. He loves this. This is actually his favorite part about his therapies that we have to do for him. I don't know, suction. He's got some drool right there. Are you okay, Bubba? Very good. I gotta do it again. Say it wasn't enough, huh? There we go. Good job. Good job. You're doing really good. He doesn't like the suctioning, but we have to do it. Good job. Good boy. So after his treatment, I will usually hook him up to his Voxen for just a minute and give him a bigger push for breath, and then I'll hook him back up to his LTV. Because Voxen has a higher pressure and is really good for that, but the battery life on it is awful. I do like that it has several therapies in one. I do love that. But I don't like the fact that its battery life is just deplorable. So they didn't want to take the Voxen back, so we kept it, and we're just doing bedtime use for that. Because it does work when it's plugged up really well. I do like the fact that I can plug it up and it does really well for him. Right, buddy? Yeah. He prefers his LTV, and we do use the LTV a lot of times because he prefers it, but when he needs a lot of clean out, we use the Voxen because it helps to clean him out really good. And then he's good for the whole day. And he does some free breathing. Right, boo? Yeah. He's smiley. Okay. I won't bother you. You're on your vest. I'm not going to bother you, Bubba. When he's on his vest, he's very possessive. Not possessive, what's the word? He don't want you to bother him. He's like, leave me in my vest alone. We're having a good time. Leave us alone. Right? Right? Yeah. But this is what it takes to get our son ready in the morning. This is what all it takes. I really should have been ready with, doing this an hour ago. But because I had to get things ready and I didn't want to crank up the vest, which was a
kid with Down syndrome can feel safe in their home. They've got a mom and dad to love them. A kid who's in a wheelchair is special and cared for. They've got a mom and dad to love them. It's okay to be special. It's okay to need help, because you are safe. Because you are safe. Because you are safe. Because you are safe. A kid with epilepsy needs someone like you and me, and they deserve a mom and dad to love them. A kid with autism feels love even when different, and they deserve a mom and dad to love them. It's okay to be special. It's okay to need help, because you are safe. Because you are safe. Because you are safe. Because you are